not to invade this lady's privacy too much, but I really kind of got to know her during Hurricane Florence. I knew her off and on, and always told her she could come across the street if she ever needed anything. But again, not to invade her privacy too much, I'm gonna do everything in my power to blur her face and stuff of that nature, but still tell the story because it's continuously always our story. People say don't talk politics, right? You've heard me talk about this before, but everything's political. What she was actually talking about was the fact that her husband is in an old folks home and they won't let him come home because they have all these great concerns for his risk because of her age. And she's basically not even realizing what an issue it is saying, hey, look, this is, they wouldn't care otherwise about this issue. But now that he's in a nursing home, they got all these great concerns and they're basically ripping our family apart. Folks, what we're looking at here is government at its worst. And I always say every issue is just a issue. It's not a Republican issue or a Democrat issue. Clearly, I don't know if you picked up on my little jokes. She's a hard line Republican. And I don't have any problem with that because I'm more happy that she's voting, and that's what makes me more happy about the situation than anything. And even if I know she's voting a straight ticket, I know that's all. I believe that's part of our problem. Even if I know she's voting a straight Republican ticket, not that she's voting a straight Republican ticket, but that she's voting a straight ticket. Period. Because it's not based on issues. It's based on upbringing, incorrect upbringing of believing that it's the Republicans that will save you, or it's the Democrats that will save you. No, it's just paying attention to the issues. Like, you want to know, she said, and I just am that honest and brutal to the fact, and I think if you asked her, what do you think of Kent, she would tell you that, he's brutally honest, that he has no filter. Those are all great traits I have. I mean, some people don't see those things, but those are qualities I believe I have, not faults. But some people see them as faults. And I love that lady. I want to make no mistake about that, right? This is my neighbor. I've grown to care deeply about her. And her situation brings tears to my eyes. And it's just another situation, right? It's not unique in any way because it plays out over America over and over and over, where older people are basically abandoned by a government that says that they still care. And we want our government to actually care. And folks, in the greatest country in the world, America, we can make our government care. And we can't do it by voting red, and we can't do it by voting blue. And we can't do it by voting for Donald Trump or Barack Obama. And in all honesty, everybody knows the guys on those lists that I favor. But that's not the answer, right? Those are just me personally, because I am a person and I am a human being, and I do lean one way because that's just human nature. But I'm also big enough, and I would like to believe that I'm smart enough to understand that's what got us in the mess in the first place, is voting party lines, putting party over country. Thank you, John McCain, for not doing that on so many occasions. Thank you, even Obama, for not doing that on so many occasions. And I just want to tell you, even in both instances with John McCain and Obama, they put party before country. I'm not even trying to act like they didn't. I'm just trying to say, and sometimes they didn't always do that. That's why it's important for me to just do random shots where I go, hey, George W. Bush and Barack Obama have done so many great things after their presidency. And they're both, George W. Bush, let me say this. You're a great, great man, and condolences to losing your father. That I don't know when this is going to go up, due to the fact that I just care about how things come across now. But I tell you what, when this is being recorded, that's very hot and recent. At this point, George H.W. Bush has been dead for 3 days. So my condolences go out. This might go up 2 years from now. I don't know if it's going up 1 year from now. I don't know when it's going up. It might go up in a week. But my condolences is still the same for the family. George H.W. Bush. I said this before, I'll say it 100 times. Anybody who gives their service to public office, I look up to and understand, right? With the exception of one man. Because he didn't give his entire life to public service. He became a celebrity and used his celebrity status to win an election. And I just disagree with that fundamentally. I'm not going to say the name, but I think you all know who I'm talking about. Anyways, back to what I'm saying, because I skip around. The lady across the street's going through an epidemic in this country. I have a friend, Wendy, who cares so much about nursing homes and how nursing homes are treating our elderly people absolutely horrible. Nursing homes are treating our people, our elderly people, the people we love, absolutely horrible. It's an epidemic in this country. It's not a political issue. I mean, it's political because everything's political, but it's not a Democrat issue or Republican issue. It's just an American issue. It's because it's an epidemic. Because who don't have grandparents, right? And who don't know somebody old? And more so than that, who don't know somebody up in the nursing home? Or know somebody who does know somebody that's in a nursing home? Or somebody who knows somebody who's cares about somebody that's in a nursing home. So this is an epidemic that should relate to everybody. And I don't care if you vote blue, and I don't care if you vote red, I don't care if you vote independent, because none of that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to this issue. And all issues should come back to what is just being talked about, the issue that is on display in the discussion at that very moment. We have an epidemic with nursing homes in this country, and we got to do something about it. And we got to quit thinking with a red hat on and a blue hat on, and we got to just start doing something. God bless y'all, each and every one of you. Ken Jones, signing off. Blogging out. I'm trying not to do the sign off thing anymore. Kent Jones, blog out.